Okay, so I just read about this AI Edge gallery, and it's like having ultra-powerful AI right on your phone.
Right? It's fascinating. The idea of running large language models offline is a game changer for privacy and speed.
Totally, I mean, think about it. No need to send your data to a server, everything stays on your device.
Exactly, but doesn't that limit the capabilities? I mean, can it really compete with server-based models?
Good point, but with features like the new Gemma 4 model, it seems like they're really pushing the limits of what's possible.
Gemma 4 really caught my eye too. It claims to offer advanced reasoning and creative capabilities. That's impressive for an on-device model.
Wait, really? So it's not just about simple queries anymore, it can actually think through complex problems.
Yep, and there's this thinking mode feature that lets users see the model's reasoning process step by step. How cool is that?
That is pretty cool. I can see that being useful for educational purposes or just understanding AI better.
Definitely, but I wonder how accessible it is for the average user. Does everyone need to be tech-savvy?
I think it's designed to be user-friendly. They even have options to control parameters like temperature and top K during prompts.
That's a neat way to let users experiment without needing deep technical knowledge. But could that lead to confusion?
It might, but it also empowers users to tailor their interactions, which can enhance the experience.
True, and then there's the Ask Image feature that utilizes your camera for object recognition. That's really innovative.
Right? It's like having a personal assistant that can see, but I wonder how reliable it is in real-world scenarios.
That's an important consideration. The accuracy of such features can vary widely depending on the model and context.
Exactly, and what about the audio scribe feature? Real-time transcription seems useful, but does it work well?
The potential is huge, especially for accessibility. But again, the tech has to be accurate or it's not very helpful.
Yeah, and with all these features, I'm curious about how they ensure 100% on-device privacy. That's a major selling point.
It is, but does that come at the cost of performance? Sometimes, local processing can be slower than cloud-based solutions.
True, but if they've optimized the models well, it could be a win-win for both speed and privacy.
Let's hope so. And what do you think about the Tiny Garden minigame? It sounds like a fun way to engage users.
It's a delightful concept. It's like gamifying interaction with AI, but I wonder if that dilutes the serious use cases.
That's a fair concern. Balancing fun and utility is tricky. If it leads to more users experimenting, though, it might be worth it.
For sure, it could lower the barrier for those intimidated by AI, but I still worry about whether it will be impactful.
Impactful in what way? Just curious how you define that.
Well, if it can genuinely solve problems or enhance our daily tasks beyond just entertainment, that's a win.
Right, so it needs to prove its worth. If it can aid in productivity or learning, that's when it's truly impactful.
Speaking of productivity, the model management feature seems handy for anyone working with multiple models.
Absolutely, that feature could streamline workflows. But does it require a steep learning curve?
Hopefully, it's intuitive, but we should consider that it might take time for users to get comfortable with it.
That's a valid point. It's crucial for adoption. If users find it clunky, they might abandon it altogether.
Exactly, user experience can make or break a tool like this, but I'm hopeful about its potential.
Same here. The flexibility and offline capabilities could redefine how we interact with AI.
For sure, it's an exciting frontier for AI technology, but I'm curious how it will evolve over time.
That's the big question. Will they keep innovating or will it plateau? Only time will tell.
True, but as it stands, it's an intriguing mix of features that could cater to a wide audience.
Definitely. It's a promising start, and I can't wait to see how users respond to it.
Same, so what's your takeaway? Is it a game changer or just another tool?
I think it's a promising tool that could potentially change the game, but it needs to deliver on its promises.
That's a fair assessment. I'm optimistic but cautious. It'll be interesting to see how it unfolds.
Absolutely. And I think it opens up a lot of interesting discussions about the future of on-device AI.